And one very important victory, a berth in the National League Wild Card Series, and today they close out the regular season with a doubleheader against the Atlanta Braves.
And the Braves going with Spencer Schwellenbach.
Yeah, we'd like to have it easy in Game 2 if possible, and Spencer Schwellenbach is the guy that can make that happen. He's already had 2 starts against the Mets, and he has been fantastic in both of them.
Now he is starting in the biggest game of the Braves season.
Lindor batting left-handed to lead off against the right-hander Spencer Schwellenbach.
The postseason fate of 3 teams rides on today's doubleheader here in Atlanta.
Ground ball weakly out to second. Up with it, Ozzie Albies. Throw to first base, and there's out number 1 today.
That'll bring up Iglesias.
Did he go? Yes, he did. First strikeout for Schwellenbach.
At last start that Schwellenbach had versus the Mets, which was here on Tuesday, he gave up 1 run. It was on a home run to this man. And Vientos with 27 long balls this year. Goodbye. Got him with a slider. Another excellent start for Spencer Schwellenbach. It's a 1-2-3 inning. 2 strikeouts on his line already. We head to the bottom of the first.
The hottest hitter in the lineup has been Michael Harris II, who's taken over as the leadoff hitter over the latter stages of the season.
Well, the Braves are very familiar with Tylor Megill.
But he's been a different pitcher in his last 5 starts since coming back from AAA. The Mets are a perfect 5-0 in those 5 starts.
Hit on the ground past the mound, rolling out to Lindor, and a low throw. Harris is retired, 1 away.
And the Braves get a base runner with 1 out in the first.
Ozzie is the first base runner of the game for either team. And Ozuna looking for the first base hit of this game.
Struck him out. Got him with the slider. So Megill fans Ozuna for the 2nd out.
This slider, which is away, but not completely away, not completely down, but it's set up by all those pitches inside.
So here is Olsen batting at .247. He's been hot lately, though.
And he blew him away with a fastball. 98. Serious gas from Megill when he strikes out Ozuna and Olsen back-to-back. No score after 1.
Spencer Schwellenbach, great start in the first inning.
Last time out, this is the Spencer Schwellenbach story. You don't know what you're going to get with that really deep repertoire, even if it's the same team.
Brandon Nimmo leads off against Spencer Schwellenbach.
Add another strikeout to that total. Down goes Nimmo.
Well, again, good location here with good velocity.
It's 14 of the last 15 batters that Braves pitchers have faced, all down on strikes.
2 up and 2 down. Here's J.D. Martinez, and this is the man in their order that you're hoping does not heat up. And that's hit hard to center. Michael Harris going to drift back, squares up to it, makes the catch in deep center. So back-to-back 1-2-3 frames for Schwellenbach. We go to the bottom of the second, no score. Braves nothing, Mets nothing. Into the bottom of the second is 1 down for Ramon Laureano. Chopped off the plate, going to be a tough play. Coming in Vientos, scoops, gets rid of it. Too late. Infield single for Laureano. There's Travis d'Arnaud.
Swinging a ground ball towards third. Diving stop Vientos from his knees. Can't make the transfer. He drops the ball, and everybody's safe.
Well, Vientos made a terrific stop, and his first thought was to go to second. Then he thought maybe go to first, but then he couldn't make the clean transfer, and he got nobody.
He looks to second base, and then just on the exchange.
Opportunity here in the second inning for Atlanta. Gio Urshela to the plate.
First opportunity with runners in scoring position where they failed abysmally in the last series against Kansas City.
Swing and a miss, strike 3. Got him with a slider. So big strikeout for Megill. 2 men away.
So now Orlando Arcia. If you talk about Braves struggling with runners in scoring position, Arcia has been the poster boy, hitting .159 with runners in scoring position this year.
Check swing, did he go? Yes, he did on appeal to first. Strike 3. Once again, Arcia gets himself out by going after a ball outside the strike zone.
Spencer Schwellenbach 6 up, 6 down again for Atlanta.
And knows one foul. That one may curve back fair, and it does. And Schwellenbach makes the toss, not in time. Great hustle by Taylor, who realized immediately the Massey shot that he had hit was going to curl back into fair territory, and he beats it out for an infield hit. One of the strangest hits you're ever going to see.
I think Olsen came off the bag. There it is, coming back in.
And run at third. Here's Lindor.
Ground ball out to first. Olsen has got it. He'll take it to the bag. And Schwellenbach and the Braves hang a 0 up on the board in the top of the third. Good job by Spencer. Well, both teams have had a man in scoring position, and neither pitcher has blinked yet. Both pitchers showing lots of composure early in the game. And now the Braves are the top of the order coming up for the second time, looking to get after Tylor Megill.
Lindor can't get to it. A single to start the third for Harris and the Braves.
Well, he's at first for Ozzie Albies. Ozzie walked in the first inning. 1-2. He hits one well. Deep left field. Gonna head back to the wall. Boom! A 2-run home run. Ozzie just sparked one out of here. And he takes McGill deep, and the Braves land the first punch as it's 2-0 in the third. Ozzie with a big swing to give the Braves the lead here in the third inning.
So the fourth hit of the inning for the Braves. 2 on and 2 out for Darno.
Braves are seeing the ball really well right now.
So this is really a moment of truth for McGill. You just can't afford to fall much further behind the way the Mets have struggled against Schwellenbach. And he struck him out. So McGill limits the damage.
And that stops the bleeding.
Spencer Schwellenbach and the Braves with a 2-0 lead into the top of the fourth inning.
Schwellenbach, with his 3 scoreless innings today, continues to dominate the Mets.
He's got 2 outs here in the fourth as he deals to Nimmo.
And he bites the dust with a slider. Spencer Schwellenbach strikes out Nimmo swinging for the second time. And it's another 1-2-3 inning for Spencer Schwellenbach.
Schwellenbach has been Schwellenbach today. He's only faced 1 over the minimum. Pete Alonso, as you would like it.
That's hit hard through the hole. A base hit for Alonso. And the Mets get the leadoff man on in the fifth. Line toward the middle. That's a base hit for Martinez. Alonso to second. He'll stop there. So the Mets have the first 2 men on in the fifth, down 2-0.
Tyrone Taylor will be the batter.
Every time the Mets fans that are sprinkled throughout try to chant "Let's go Mets," the Braves fans drown them out with boos.
Got it. Chase the ball down in the dirt. Strikeout number 5 for Schwellenbach. And Cisco Alvarez, the catcher.
Slow roller. Schwellenbach, bare hands, makes the play.
2 out. The runners advance to second and third. But boy, would a base hit here be huge.
Ground ball. Ozzie has it. Braves get out of it. Mets strand 2 in scoring position. It's still 2-0.
Ramon 2 for 2 today.
Well, Laureano hits this pretty well out to center field. It's still going. And it's gone. Laureano, a solo jack. 3-0 Atlanta.
Today, Ramon Laureano, we saw the infield hit, then a really good base hit to right field, and now he stings one here.
Braves leading the Mets 3-0. And who's on the mound? Spencer Schwellenbach again. 7 dazzling innings to this point.
And this is smoked out to left center. That's going to bounce off the wall and put Taylor at second base.
And after an 11-pitch battle with Tyrone Taylor, he bangs a slider into the gap in left center. Snit comes on, and this crowd rises to their feet to roar for Spencer Schwellenbach. What a great performance by Spencer this afternoon.
Joe Jimenez will inherit a runner at second. Nobody out in the 8th inning.
To face Francisco Alvarez. Met fans making noise. The 0-1 hit on the ground towards third. Fair ball. Past the Dysing Urshela and down the left field line. Taylor around third scores easily. The throw is hurled to second by Laureano. Not in time to get Alvarez. A double and a run batted in. The Braves lead is cut to 3-1.
So now Starling Marte will pinch hit for Harrison Bader with the tying run at the plate.
Well, you knew they wouldn't go down without a fight. Not with everything on the line here today.
And Marte pulls one toward the hole. Base hit. Alvarez had to hold up. He'll go to third and stop there. Starling Marte with a pinch hit single. The Mets with 3 straight hits to start the 8th. And they got the tying runs on base with nobody out, and Francisco Lindor coming up. And Lindor lines one into center field. A base hit. Alvarez is in. Marte stops at second. 4 straight hits for New York. Lindor drives in a run, and it's 3-2.
And that's going to be it for Jimenez. Rick Kranitz is going to go to Raisel Iglesias. Iglesias will face Iglesias. Raisel to the Mets, Jose.
He has been hot. One of the hottest hitters in baseball over the last few weeks with that 20-game hit streak.
Poke the other way. That's a base hit for Iglesias. Marte around third, heading home. The throw by White is cut off, and the Mets have tied the game. All the way to third goes Lindor. It's 3-3 in the Jose Iglesias comes through again. OMG!
Still no one out. And here's Mark Vientos. Iglesias at first. Lindor is at third.
Swinging a high fly ball, fairly shallow center. Harris settles under it. Lindor tags. Harris makes the catch. Here comes Lindor. Throw to the plate. Cut off by Olsen. A sacrifice fly for Mark Vientos. It is 4-3 New York. So he's in scoring position with 1 out. And Nimmo, despite the low batting average, has hit .313 this year with men in scoring position.
And Nimmo clocks one to deep right field. White goes back, takes a look, and it's out of here!
away. It is pandemonium in the Mets dugout. And from the Mets fans here at Truist Park as well. And a stunned Brian Snitker, the manager of the Braves, is on his way to mound.
So now it's Jared Kelenic to the plate. And it's been a while since we've seen Jared, but if you get a base hit right here, you got yourself a one-run game.
Kelenic grounds it. It's fair. Alonso diving stop, but Kelenic reaches. White scores, and it's 6-4.
But there was nobody there to cover first base. Kelenic gets an infield hit.
Both teams have counted on their closer in the 8th inning, and the other team has been able to strike against them. Now it's Ozzie climbing in.
Everybody up at Truist Park. That ball is hit out to left. Nimmo is back. Let's go! The Braves are going to grab the lead back. Let's go! A bases clearing RBI double for Ozzie Albies, and it's 7-6 Atlanta. Do you believe it? This place is as electric as it could possibly be after this swing.
Pierce Johnson will try to close the deal against 8-9-1 in their order. It's all hands on deck.
3 outs away from the postseason. A 1-run lead. Here's Francisco Alvarez.
In the air. This should be out number 1. Whit Merrifield camps. He's got it.
Here's the pitch. Swinging a hard hit grounder up the middle. Base hit going into left center field. And that brings up Francisco Lindor. Here is Francisco Lindor. Go ahead man at the plate. Swinging a high fly ball. Well hit right center. Harris going back. It's on the way. It is gone. Into the Braves bullpen in right center field. Francisco Lindor has an MVP moment, whether he wins one or not.
Insanity again! Francisco Lindor flips the script.
This is an unbelievable baseball game. The Mets have taken an 8-7 lead here in the 9th inning.
Two teams trading body blows in the last 2 innings. And the last out for Diaz to get is the former Met killer, Travis d'Arnaud. Ground ball. Lindor waits on it. He's got it. And the ball game is over. From 0-5 to OMG. What a ride. The Mets are going to the postseason in 2024. And what an incredible game to clinch with. Down 3-0, up 6-3, down 7-6. Lindor with a home run to put him over the top, and Diaz stretched to the max to close it out, and the Mets win it 8-7.